I'm just prepping Sam's skin using the Embryo Lease moisturizer. I prefer to overhydrate the skin rather than underhydrate it. Next, I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and priming the eyes with that, being quite broad with the area that we prime it with, because we're going to wing the eyeshadow out and up, and so making sure that area is all covered with the primer. It's just taking a mid-tone brown and starting to define the contours of her eye, so through that socket, a little bit on the lid and underneath. Taking a MAC 212 and something like MAC Embark, I'm going underneath her lash line now and tight lining it. I'm going right the way across and smudging it out with a smudger brush. This is one of my most used brushes. Using an angled brush underneath the eye to tight line just doesn't work the same. Get yourself one of these brushes. I used that same brush to map out our crease on the top. I just stamped that shape on, and now I'm blending it out with a blending brush. Now using a bigger blending brush and more of that first colour that we used to contour the eye, and diffusing the shape, also getting right in below the brow at the inner part of the eye. That's going to give it that slightly editorial shape. Using a flat brush or your finger, I'm putting down my first layer of shimmer eyeshadow, a kind of rusty brown, and then next I've patted on a foiled shadow, which I think is Makeup Geek Grandstand. Now I'm using MAC Eye Pencil in Teddy and smudging out the pencil along her lash line. I'm using a brown liquid liner now. This is acting as a base for the false lashes and the mascara that we're going to put on. The look isn't about winged liner, which is why I didn't use a black. I didn't wing this shape out more than necessary either, because the focus wasn't about the winged liner. I just wanted something for the lashes to hang on to. And now we've got mascara and lashes on, and I've put some Sheer Glow in the shade Fiji. Most of us don't need a lot of coverage around the perimeters of our face, so I haven't spent a lot of time putting foundation there. The colour matches her skin. This is going to help the makeup last longer as well. The less makeup that's on your face, the less makeup that can not make it to the end of the day. Going in with the Chanel Cream Bronzer, and now we're highlighting the face, doing all the favourite kind of parts, which on Sam's face is the cheekbones above the outer part of the brow, down the bridge of the nose, up so high that it's almost where the nose meets with the brows, but we're not highlighting that area right between the brows, just to that area. Using the MAC Shape and Shade pen to draw on a couple of extra hairs on her brows. She's already got really good brows, so I don't need to do much. Don't be intimidated by how it looks like you need to have a really steady hand. You can just rest it on your face. I'm highlighting Sam's inner corner now with a matte eyeshadow. A matte face powder would work the same. Honestly, think before you highlight your inner corner. I know we were all doing it 5 years ago, and on some looks it still is necessary and amazing and beautiful, but don't do it just because you've always done it. I'm setting her with the Glam Glow setting spray. Any setting spray is good, really. That is Sam's look all done. She's full glam. Doesn't look like she's had someone spend 3 hours on her makeup. She just looks like a really glowy, healthy, good skin girl.